Welcome to Manila Updates TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Tensions are rising in the West Philippine Sea, where the waters have become a flashpoint for regional and global powers. What was once a simmering dispute has now escalated into a high-stakes contest for control, influence, and resources. Headlines across the world now reflect a high-stakes geopolitical standoff, capturing the attention of governments, analysts, and ordinary citizens alike. The conflict is no longer just an issue. It's front-page news, shaping the future of the region. U.S. warships patrol near disputed gas fields, sending a powerful signal to China and the world that the Philippines' rights and sovereignty will be defended. Their presence is a visible reminder that the balance of power in these waters is shifting. Every naval maneuver is a calculated message: solidarity with Manila, deterrence to Beijing. These joint exercises are not just about military readiness. They are about demonstrating unity and resolve in the face of growing pressure. The conflict isn't just about territory, it's about the vast energy resources beneath the sea. Oil and gas reserves here could power economies and shape the region's future, making control over these waters even more critical. The Philippines, backed by the U.S., is pushing back against years of Chinese intimidation. This partnership is now more visible and assertive, with joint patrols and coordinated strategies to protect Philippine interests. This is no longer a lone struggle, it's a reinforced alliance, with the U.S. drawing a clear line in the water. The message is unmistakable. Any threat to the Philippines is a challenge to its most powerful ally. For Filipino fishermen and energy workers, the presence of U.S. ships is a tangible reassurance. It means safer waters, the hope of uninterrupted livelihoods, and a sense that their nation is not alone in this fight. China's aggressive tactics, water cannons, blockades, swarming vessels, are being met with unified resistance. The days of unchecked intimidation are over, as the Philippines and its allies push back with renewed determination. The Philippines is leaning into its treaty with the U.S., creating a more volatile but potentially more stable balance. This alliance is being tested, but it is also being strengthened in the face of adversity. The risk of miscalculation is real, but the message is clear. The rule of law, as defined by the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal, must be respected. International law is the foundation for peace and order in these contested waters. The world is watching as the Philippines asserts its rights over its exclusive economic zone. Global powers, regional neighbors, and international organizations are all paying close attention to what happens next. The stakes are national pride, energy security, and the future of over 115 million people. For the Philippines, this is about safeguarding its resources, its dignity, and the well-being of generations to come. The U.S. presence is a direct response to China's attempts to coerce Manila into abandoning its claims. Each deployment, each maneuver, is a statement that the Philippines will not be left to face these challenges alone. Instead of retreating, the Philippines is standing firm, emboldened by American support. Filipino sailors, once outnumbered and outgunned, now have the backing of a global superpower. The headlines today are the opening chapter of a new era in the West Philippine Sea. The boundaries are shifting, and the world is witnessing the dawn of a new geopolitical reality. The struggle is about more than military might. It's about defending a nation's future, its people, and its place in the world. Every Filipino, from soldiers to families, feels the weight of this moment. The Philippines, with its ally, is determined not to back down. Together, they are charting a course through uncertain waters, united in purpose and resolve. The U.S. is providing more than words. It's deploying a military shield to protect the Philippines' energy interests. This is a visible demonstration of commitment, not just a diplomatic promise, but a tangible presence on the ground and at sea. U.S. Navy warships and surveillance aircraft now regularly patrol near key energy sites like the Malampaya gas field, ensuring that these vital resources remain secure from external threats and disruptions. These operations create a security bubble, deterring interference from China, and sending a clear signal that any attempt to disrupt Philippine energy projects will be met with a coordinated response. Real-time intelligence sharing gives the Philippines unprecedented situational awareness, allowing for rapid detection of potential threats and swift decision-making to protect national interests. The Mutual Defense Treaty now explicitly covers attacks on Philippine vessels anywhere in the South China Sea, reinforcing the alliance and making it clear that aggression will not go unanswered. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, U.S. forces have access to strategic bases near the West Philippine Sea, allowing for faster deployment and more effective joint operations. These are not massive bases, but agile outposts for rapid response, equipped with advanced technology and designed for flexibility in a dynamic security environment. The forward-deployed posture demonstrates long-term American commitment, reassuring both the Philippines and the region that the U.S. presence is enduring and reliable. The goal, a stable environment where the Philippines can develop its resources without fear, enabling local engineers and workers to focus on innovation and growth. Economic and national security are now tightly linked, as the protection of energy infrastructure directly supports the nation's prosperity and future development. By safeguarding energy exploration, the U.S. is helping the Philippines achieve energy independence, reducing reliance on foreign sources, and empowering the country to chart its own path. This partnership strengthens Southeast Asia's stability and prosperity, fostering regional cooperation and building a united front against coercion. The message is unmistakable. The Philippines will not be bullied out of its own backyard. The nation stands firm, backed by allies and the resolve of its people. The American shield is about more than defense. It's about enabling a nation's future, ensuring that the next generation can thrive in a secure and prosperous homeland. The alliance is a deterrent, a reassurance, and a catalyst for growth, providing the stability needed for investment, innovation, and long-term progress. The Philippines' energy future is now guarded by its oldest ally, ensuring that the nation's resources and sovereignty are protected for generations to come. The Malampaya gas field has powered Luzon for decades, but its reserves are running low. A major new gas discovery at Recto Bank could be a game-changer, promising to surpass Malampaya's output. This find offers the Philippines a path to energy security and reduced dependence on imports. Years of stalled exploration due to Chinese harassment have ended, thanks to renewed U.S. support. The new field could stabilize electricity prices, create jobs, and drive industrial growth. For Filipinos, it's a symbol of hope and a future worth defending. Beneath the shimmering blue waters of the South China Sea lies a staggering wealth of untapped resources. Experts estimate that this region holds an astonishing 11 billion barrels of oil, hidden deep below the seabed, waiting to be extracted. Even more impressive, the area is believed to contain up to 190 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, enough to meet the energy needs of entire nations for generations. A significant portion of these vast reserves lies within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, particularly concentrated at the highly coveted Recto Bank, a hotspot for energy exploration. To put this into perspective, the Malampaya gas field, which has powered the Philippines for years, started with just 2.7 trillion cubic feet of gas. In contrast, Recto Bank could potentially hold several times that amount, making it a game-changer for the country's energy future. Harnessing these resources could provide the Philippines with reliable energy for decades, reducing dependence on foreign imports and even opening the door to becoming a major energy exporter in the region. While the oil reserves may be smaller compared to the gas, they would still significantly cut down the country's import bills, strengthen the economy, and create thousands of jobs for Filipinos. The total economic value of these underwater treasures is estimated to be in the hundreds of billions, possibly even trillions of dollars, representing a transformative opportunity for national development. It's no wonder then that China's aggressive territorial claims are fueled by the desire to control these immense riches and secure their own energy future. For the Philippines, defending these resources is not just about economics, it's about national survival, sovereignty, and the promise of a better future for its people. The prize beneath the waves is truly enormous, and the ongoing struggle to secure it is not only justified, but essential for the nation's prosperity and independence. The U.S.-Philippines alliance is more than words, it's action. Joint military exercises like Balikatan now focus on defending Philippine territory from external threats. U.S. and Philippine ships patrol together, asserting sovereignty and deterring Chinese aggression. The U.S. provides training, hardware, and technology to modernize the Philippine military. Integrated deterrence is the strategy, military strength, economic ties, and diplomatic unity. These activities build trust and ensure seamless cooperation in crisis. The alliance is a living, breathing partnership, visible on the water, felt in every joint patrol. The U.S. commitment is deep, enduring, and aimed at a free, secure Indo-Pacific. China's 9-Line claims nearly 90% of the South China Sea, overlapping the Philippines' legal exclusive economic zone. This claim defies the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which China has signed. In 2016, an international tribunal ruled overwhelmingly in favor of the Philippines, rejecting China's claims. China dismissed the ruling and intensified its activities, using Coast Guard and militia vessels to harass Philippine ships. The 9-dash line is not just a map. It's a direct challenge to the rules-based order. The conflict is about law, sovereignty, and the future of the region. Developing West Philippine Sea oil and gas could transform the Philippine economy. Energy independence would save billions in imports and stabilize electricity prices. Government revenues from royalties and taxes could fund infrastructure, healthcare, and education. The industry would create thousands of skilled jobs and spur growth in supporting sectors. Reliable energy would attract foreign investment and boost competitiveness. The benefits would reach every Filipino, unlocking the nation's full potential. Securing these resources is about prosperity, resilience, and a brighter future. Washington and Beijing see the South China Sea's resources through different lenses. The U.S. relies on international law and geological surveys, supporting the rights of coastal states like the Philippines. China's claims are political, framing all resources within the 9-dash line as Chinese assets. These conflicting narratives fuel a larger strategic competition. The U.S. envisions a region of sovereign equals, energy independence, and stability. China seeks dominance, leveraging resources for regional control. The data dispute is more than technical. It's about shaping Southeast Asia's future. The outcome will define the region's destiny. The U.S.-Philippines partnership is now central to Southeast Asia's security architecture. Together they balance deterrence and diplomacy, countering China's gray zone tactics. U.S. military presence reassures investors and enables energy development. As the Philippines harnesses its resources, it becomes a more resilient, stable partner. The South China Sea is vital for global trade. Freedom of navigation benefits all nations. By upholding international law, the alliance defends global interests. This partnership is more than bilateral, it's a stand for a rules-based order. Together, the U.S. and the Philippines are building a secure, prosperous Indo-Pacific for generations to come.